Mom, M-U-M-M, mom. Never ever wanna be a bum. So it's mom, M-U-M-M, mom. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Mom, mindset, uplift, manifest. Mom.
If you didn't come from a wealthy family, this is the opportunity to make sure that a wealthy family comes from you.
All right, what's up, everyone? You're running with the runners. It is Sunday, June 6th, I believe. We are going to crush it this week, and we are just helping people get assets, get paid to get assets. It's unbelievable. As always, I'm joined by my good brother, Ricardo Hamilton. Always stacking the big silver tonight, bro.
Look, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, this is the opportunity to make sure that a wealthy family come from you. That's not just a motto, man. That's real life, and we living it, brother. Look, man, that's some weight. You gotta use
Pick it up.
Exactly. Awesome time to be alive if you're doing the right things. Exactly,
and that's how we're trying to help so many people right now. So tonight, guys, we're like, hey, let's go live. So much big news is going on. El Salvador is going to start having Bitcoin be their currency. Wood is going up, and Janet Yellen is crazy as usual. So we're going to get into all of that. But the first thing is guys, on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard, we have our weekly wealth party where we give away $500. So tonight, I'm going to be giving that away in the Sound Money wallet as Ricardo goes over what's going on in the economy. So let's get right into it and not even delay, because I'm just super pumped to hear Ricardo's take on all of this, especially Janet Yellen. So guys, this is huge. This is like, I got to take this off, right? Okay. This is one of the biggest global monetary announcements I've ever seen. El Salvador is going to make Bitcoin its currency, essentially. A sovereign nation is taking Bitcoin as its currency. Ricardo, I will throw this up here.
Yeah.
I want to get your take on this. If you guys don't know, there was a Bitcoin conference in Miami this weekend. Lots of big things went down, but to me, this was the biggest. So here is the highlights, and then I want to get Ricardo's take. The president of El Salvador plans to introduce legislation that will make it the world's first sovereign nation to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. He did this at the Bitcoin 2020 conference in Miami. He says the country is partnering with digital wallet company Strike to build modern financial infrastructure using Bitcoin technology. Now, why do I love Bitcoin and why do I love cryptocurrency? It's because it's the people's money. It is going to help people rise up out of poverty, because we have been kept down by central banks and governments creating money out of thin air. Well, it's not money, it's debt. And we're going to talk more about how much dollars have been created. But right now, Ricardo, El Salvador, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, how huge is this?
Yeah, I mean, this is the news that we were looking for. I mean, this is huge. Okay, we're talking about legal tender status. Okay, money, the people. All right, we already knew it was coming. We knew it was coming a long time ago. When we're dealing with, the collapse of the fiat paper monetary system, everything going digital, and then you have Bitcoin, right? And then you have the people's money, right? Like you mentioned, Mike. I mean, this is huge. This is huge. It's going to have a ripple effect. It speaks volumes. It's giving more validity to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, where there might have been some speculation and doubt. This now has legal tender money status. And so when you talk about other people in other countries where they want to preserve their wealth, they want to take their assets out of the dollar, right? Or they want to preserve it in crypto and Bitcoin. And you see the ability of cryptocurrency to take a large amount of money and take it from one place to the next, okay? It might be kind of hard to leave a country with a whole lot of paper money, but if you remember your seed words, okay, and you got your wallet, all right, you can go to any country and open up that wallet put them seed words in, and you got access to your assets. Okay, that's revolutionary in regards to being able to transfer your wealth, transfer your value across borders. Okay, and so now you have it where, hey, that's a little safe haven. I know I got money when I got Bitcoin, okay, when I'm going there and I need to be able to survive and do business and spend. I got legal tender. It's huge.
And I did some research today in El Salvador, and their remittances, remittance is the money sent from like America back to like Central America, is huge. It's one of the biggest in the world. So now instead of paying Western Union, a centralized authority, PayPal, a centralized authority, people will be able to interact peer-to-peer to send value all over the world.
Yeah, that's huge, Mike. When you really start talking about a nation of people now exchanging their fiat for what is their now legal tender, Bitcoin. That's huge for Bitcoin. Other countries, other institutions, and people will jump on board and do the same thing because they want exposure to that Bitcoin. We might see other countries, who knows, like Venezuela or some other country now coming up next that are in economic strife and willing to do trade and commerce with them and Bitcoin now. Because it is legal tender, they accept it. I mean, you know, this space is evolving. The mass adoption is here. And this is why we tell people, look, I don't care about the price of Bitcoin. I don't care what Bitcoin does on the day-to-day because I get paid in Bitcoin.
Right.
You know, I don't care what happens with the price of Bitcoin on the day-to-day. This is why what we do as the runners, we measure our wealth in assets and in quantity, or measure our wealth in ounces and in quantity. I measure my wealth in how many ounces of silver do I got? How many quantity or fractions of a Bitcoin, or how many fractions or quantity of an Ethereum or cryptocurrency that I have? And I need to get more of it. Because most people are measuring their wealth in dollars, so they're looking at the day-to-day price difference or fluctuations and saying, oh, Bitcoin is up, oh, Bitcoin is down, because they're still valuing it in a volatile fiat currency that continues to fluctuate. Therefore, the asset will fluctuate. But what you want to do is not worry about the day-to-day price action of gold or silver or crypto. You want to make sure you are measuring your wealth and how much of it do I have? How many ounces do I have? How many fractions of Bitcoin, Satoshis, or whatever it is do you have, and you want to get more of it?
I mean, bro, that's fire. Like, saving in dollars is for losers. If you are saving your money in dollars, you are guaranteed to lose 100%. You need to be getting silver and gold or cryptocurrencies. So congratulations to Miami Mike. I just sent him $100 because he showed up to our Tuesday night Zoom. I got to send another $100, but I want to get into this other, Ricardo. I just want to get your take on this, and I'll send some more crypto or Sound Money Wallet out to people. And as you're saying, Ricardo, of being able to transact with people, this is what we do with the Sound Money Wallet.
Yep.
We can transact with anyone in 7K with gold, silver, or money.
And no fee. No transaction fee.
Yeah, right. No fees at all. But this, to me, Ricardo, is the picture of the summer. In fall 2020, $1,000 in lumber. You can see there. You got lots of lumber, lots of wood. Now, almost nothing. The price of wood, I mean, inflation is here. It's only a matter of time until we see it in everything. This is the time, guys. Listen, this is the time to secure your wealth. So, Ricardo, your take on this picture, which is worth more than 1,000 words, go.
Yeah, definitely. If you could zoom it in, that'll help. But, I mean, you know, folks, if this is where we are today, yep, nice. And imagine where we're going to be next year. Imagine where we're going to be the year after, because one thing they have to do is continue to print the paper. They have to continue to add to the debt, okay? And so what we're seeing is the rise in prices of goods and services and commodities. This was fall of 2020. $1,000, that's how much you got in lumber. Okay? May 2021, that same $1,000, okay, you're not even getting half. And it looks like maybe a third, not even a third, it looks like a quarter, okay, of what you were getting before, right? And so this is the same thing we talk about, why you want to have the right assets. Same thing with silver, gold, and Bitcoin. Bitcoin last year, the year after, oh, it hit 20,000. It's not going higher. It's floating between 35 and 20. Now where's Bitcoin? And people say Bitcoin crashed. How? Bitcoin ain't going to 20. Okay, they thought it wasn't going to go to 20. So Bitcoin's still up. Okay. It's about perspective, but that's why you don't measure it at the moment. You measure it over the long term. Silver and gold. I was getting silver when it was $15, $16 an ounce. I was getting gold when it was $1,100, $1,200 an ounce. Okay? Where is it now? And where are we going? You know, this is where it gets exciting, folks. You know, we know where it's going, and we're continuing to build wealth and hold on to the physical and digital assets.
I mean, I just had this conversation today with another team member is once you get so much silver, once you have so many assets, you are so free. You don't care about what's going on with the market or what Janet Yellen or Joe Biden are going to do. You are secure. You can sleep at night because you have become your own bank. You have multiple streams of income. You have a home-based business. Almost everything you do is a business tax write-off. I mean, what we're teaching people to do here is completely the next level. And Ricardo, I've been looking forward to this, right? All right. I got to bring this on here. Okay, guys. All right. The fact that Janet Yellen has any control over anything is hilarious, but let's just entertain this, right? Yellen says the government is operating like 2010, calls for more aggressive spending. This is from May 27, 2021. She calls on congressional leaders to get more aggressive in spending. In inflation-adjusted terms, Yellen said the budget hasn't really increased since 2010. She noted that several areas of her department remain significantly underfunded. So this lady, let's zoom in here, Ricardo.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not a lady right there, brother.
Yeah, let's get right in here.
It, you know, some people call it it. She's not human, brother. I'm telling you.
I mean, this lady.
And what I mean by that is, you see, when you're human, you care about humanity. But you can't care about humanity when you know the direct result of your actions is adverse to the quality and standard of lifestyle for humanity, because your product, what you're doing by creating this debt and having them print more money, talking about they're underfunded. She wants to give the Department of Education more money. She just wants to blow the budget up, create big government, you know, kill the value of the dollar. Okay. I mean, we just showed the lumber prices. I go into businesses now and they talk about they used to pay $85 for a case of wings. Okay. At the little pizza sub shop. Now they're paying $165, $185 for a case of wings. It's getting out of control. And now they're talking about printing more money, excessive spending, she says. You see, there's something that you see, excessive is a big word. Okay. She didn't say, you know, we underfunded, we just need to get back to balance, or we need to print a little bit more or something. No, she said excessive. Okay? Excessive spending.
Listen,
I hear excessive,
bro.
That sounds like hyperinflation. Okay.
Bro, this is it, right? You can try to fight them. You can try to stop them. Or you can profit from what they're doing. Like, that's where I'm to the point now. I'm like, listen, Biden, Yellen, you just keep printing, because the more you print, the more my business and what I'm doing is going to make money. So don't try to fight the current, guys. Go with the current. You know, okay, we still have another year plus of the Democrats control all three chambers of government. They're going to keep printing and printing and creating the dollars out of thin air. Good. Good. That's great. Let them do that. Give the money to the people. But what we got to teach the people is when you get that stimulus or that EBT card or that government check, you buy assets and get a home-based business. I don't care your political persuasion. Do you want to be wealthy or do you want to be poor? That's what it comes down to, Ricardo.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, because people are having a hard time getting ahead, and it's going to get worse as the inflation, as the rising prices continue to happen. And if you don't have a home-based business to reduce your tax exposure, okay, if you don't have cash flow, if you don't have multiple streams of income, if you don't have assets, you're not carrying a legacy generational wealth, you can forget about it.
No.
You can forget about it. And that's why we say, look, I'd rather be 1 year or 2 years too early to the largest wealth transfer in history than 1 day too late. You don't want to wait and say, well, let me wait until this or this happens. Ain't no telling. You want to be ahead of the curve.
I've been watching so many YouTube videos about silver, and I know you have too, and we've been plugging the runners in. What will happen, guys, is when this takes off, when this happens, you will not be able to buy silver. It will be out of reach. And this is why we're teaching people now. Start stacking. Your first goal should be 100 ounces of silver, period. And, I see Veronica commenting now. We interviewed her on Tuesday. This is a single mother who has now saved more silver than she has ever had in cash in her entire life. And I'm the same way. Guys. I did not save cash. Well, I saved cash, but it left. It's gone. It's vaporware. You have to save in a real physical asset and become your own bank and extract that wealth out of the system to become free and independent. So, Ricardo, as I give away the last money here, I want to look at crypto and what's going on here. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know where we're going, up, down. Lots of people have ideas. But nonetheless, you can make money here, okay? Waves up 14% today. Tezos 13%. Phantom 11%. Polygon 9%. Actually, I'm going to give you guys a little tip here, okay? I am going to show you about DFYN. DFYN. Let's swap this now, okay? This is totally decentralized cryptocurrency. And this is way down the board on cryptocurrencies. It is, what is it? It's like 2000 something. It's way down there, okay? DFYN on Matic, I'm going to start farming and doing. This is the 90-day of it, okay? Was up to 735, still up to 367, but it's a automatic market maker on the Matic network. Again, guys, we've been talking about this. Matic, Solana, Polygon. I mean, this is going to be huge. So, Ricardo, as I give away this last $100 for the runners, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Zoom meeting, why do people need to get involved with crypto? And here's the big thing, Ricardo, is you got to get educated. Nobody wants to get educated. Nobody wants to take the time to learn how to become wealthy.
Yeah. I mean, look, like we just talked about, El Salvador is legal tender. It's money, right? You need to diversify. You need to have a plan and a strategy in place the best you can for the uncertain times that we're in, and prepare for the potential for whatever you can foresee coming down the line, and building generational wealth. One of the things about 7K Metals is we take our gold, our crypto, and we turn it into gold and silver through the Sound Money wallet. So if you got gold and silver, right? I mean, if you got cryptocurrency, whether we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever it has, and you want to convert it to physical assets, okay, real physical gold and silver, You can do that with the Sound Money wallet. Most people don't know that, but those who do realize how phenomenal it is, because you don't even have to, you can do any dollar amount. Okay? So you got an extra $100, $1,000 in cryptocurrency, and you're like, you know what? I like to put $100 in the silver, and physical silver. You do that right in your Sound Money wallet. That's the best way to diversify and secure your wealth. That's the best way to do it. Take some digital assets and turn them into physical assets, right? And now, of course, we get paid to save in the physical assets and take some of your cash flow and get you some digital assets, rinse and repeat, continue to build wealth, and create a legacy for yourself and your family. That's it. But money velocity, you got to move it. You got to do something. Okay? So take your commissions, move it into assets, digital, take some profits from the digital, move it back into the physical, build your business, get that cash flow, and just keep that cycling. That's what I do.
Bro, that's what it's about, is money velocity. Business, assets, crypto, residual, passive income, and then living a life where everything's a tax write-off. So next week, Ricardo is coming to Michigan for my birthday for $7K business expense. I'm renting out a house that sleeps 14 people on a lake for a business expense. Why not? Ricardo's coming in. He's flying into GR. We're going to have a good time.
We're about to turn up. We ain't jumping out of a plane, but we damn sure going to have some fun.
We're going to do some fishing, some jet skiing, ride some bikes, play some basketball.
Fired up.
It's all good. And we're having fun doing it. We don't have jobs. We're not working for the man. We're free. We're getting tax write-offs. We're buying assets. We're helping other people. I don't know why people don't want to live like this. It is amazing. Yep. So I'm super pumped. We get congratulations to Chelsea. They got the last $100 giveaway. So again, we gave away $500 tonight on the stream. I gave $100 to Alan on the Zoom, actually. So Miami Mike Gold, Ken Flagstaff, Alan, Wendy Golden X, and Chelsea Carvajal got $100 tonight in the Sound Money wallet. And we're going to give away another $500 this Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard on the Lake House with Ricardo and I live together. So invite people out. Share this with them, guys. It's the time to stop being selfish, okay? Stop being driven by fear. You have to tell everyone you know, listen, you can get paid to save gold and silver. You can get paid to take your depreciating dollars they just created another $6 trillion of, that inflation is happening now, to get gold and silver. One day, all these people will thank you. They will say, thank you so much for reaching out to me to tell me to take these dollars and turn them into gold and silver. I'm watching multiple gold and silver videos of not like crazy people, literally people of like, oh yeah, of course gold's going to $5,000. Of course silver's going to 1,000. Why would it not? The dollar, I love it, guys. I love the dollar. Spend it and have fun. But buy assets on autopilot. Ricardo, I'm super pumped to see you again on Tuesday, man. So last word before we close out tonight.
Look, shout out to who that we got in Australia at 1 a.m. Shout out to them, man. You know, this is a lot of times people don't do what it takes to get to the next level. You know, I can give people free information all day. I say, look, here it is on YouTube. Here's how to do it. But they don't take the time to sit there to receive the information, to download it, you know, and that's what separates the people who are healthy, wealthy, living their best life from those who are complaining and hoping somebody takes care of them. It's those who initiate, you know, things and make things happen, the doers, the runners, you know. And so, look, no, I'm fired up and excited, man, to see you in Michigan, man. We're going to have a great time. Yeah, Crypto Rick coming to Michigan. And look, folks, we don't stop. I hope you realize that. Like, I like to think long term. I like to use a little vision and foresight, but understand that, you know, day after day, month after month, year after year, we're saving our money in physical silver. We're accumulating more of it. The value of it is growing. Our business is growing. Our income is growing. We're helping thousands of people all across the world. Okay? We're not stopping. We're continuing to get paid. Oh, 1 p.m. Okay, cool. But we're continuing to get paid in Bitcoin. All right? So ain't no way we lose. All we do is win, win, win. Okay? And if you're running with us, no matter what, another one. Okay?
Right.
With us, right? We winning. So, you know, I just get excited because we just getting started, folks. I mean, literally, I know we say it all the time.
We say it all the time. We always win. We're just getting started. Ricardo, I think you might have dropped off. Guys, here's the thing is we're going to shut this down, but Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see here. We got to do this. Boom. The Runners Weekly Wealth Party. There it is. Tuesday, June 8th, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Run with the Runners. And as always, therunners.shop, therunners.shop, guys, to get the merch, to change the culture, to get your mindset right. And we're going to be having some new teas this week. Okay, assets over liabilities. I measure my wealth in ounces. Therunners.shop if you want to help and support us and get your mindset and the culture right. So, guys, that is it. This is the best time to be alive, okay? You have got to help others get your mindset right and keep getting assets and creating wealth on autopilot. So we're excited to help you guys. Crypto is about to go insane. I'm about to do a lot more training with DeFi and how to make automatic money without having to do anything. So I think Ricardo had to drop off because of his internet connection. But you guys rock. We love you. We believe in you. And we will see you guys Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Zoom link in the video. So we'll see you guys then. Lace up. Peace out. Let's get well.